All right, welcome to week 7 of the BBZ. A little bit of different angle here, but we're going to get into basically what this week was going to be about was writing the first post, and I was going to put up a video for you guys to look at. But come back after the theme song, and we're going to get into this, and it's going to be a very detailed discussion, but it's a good discussion. So come back after the theme song, and let's get right into it. All right, so this is the thing. We got 3 reading assignments for this week. So hopefully you went into the book and you've read those. If not, if you look down here below, you got links to those reading assignments on the website. They're not exactly the same as the articles in the book, but they are very close to what the articles are in the book because they were derived from the website. But what we're doing today, what I have is over here on the computer, so I'll keep looking over here so I can make sure I'm on point. We're going to talk about generating traffic for your website. Now, I'm by no means an SEO professional, and a lot of the people that I think are selling themselves or passing themselves off as SEO professionals, I don't quite trust those people, and I'm pretty sure you're the same way. And besides that, this is building a business from zero. So if we're building a business from zero, we can't afford to hire these guys anyway. All right? But what I'm going to do is break it down based on music. Okay? And I'll use music because I have a lot of people that I talk to who are musicians, and they're trying to generate traffic, or they're trying to build their careers, and they're these new artists and they're trying to break in. And what I tell them right off the bat is, one, you need a website. So you need a website, because what's happening is a lot of these guys, and we're talking about music, okay, the music industry. A lot of these guys that are musicians, they're on Facebook, and that's fine because music is a social thing. So unlike a lot of the businesses that are product-based businesses, Facebook and social media is actually good for musicians because people actually share music. All right. Unlike if you make, let's say you make some type of product. A product doesn't really have that same kind of social sharing quality unless you create some kind of quirky cartoon or something that goes along with it, and then people will share. But music, on the other hand, music is like art. A beautiful picture will be shared on social media all the way through. But that's not why you need it to be your base. If you're a musician, this is how your structure should break down. You should have your website. You should have some form of social media that you depend on. And what you need to do is think about the way you can monetize yourself as a musician. All right. Now, obviously, you can sell CDs or MP3s, right? But the thing that most people know about, you can book shows, right? And I think what happens with musicians is after these 2 things, it's kind of like, what do I do now? Now I have to kind of generate some interest in what I'm doing. You can ask your friends to share your work, or you can share it on Facebook, or you can share it on Twitter, or you can share it on Tumblr or Pinterest or whatever you're doing. And you can hope that social media is going to take off. And if it's not, more than likely it may not. You can submit to different blogs. But what I think you have to do as a person who's a musician, right? Since we're using that as an example, and anybody, you can take musician out and you can insert anything that you want into this area, okay? What you're going to have to start thinking about is how to monetize yourself. And what I think a lot of people overlook is the fact that your website has the potential to earn revenue. Okay? Because a website can earn revenue in a number of ways. And I've talked about this on what I'm doing right now and different things. You have ads, ad revenue, right? And you have affiliate revenue, okay? You have potential sponsorships. Right? And then with your website, you also need to have a YouTube. So you got this breakdown kind of thing that's happening. Once again, this is the same for any business. Right now, I'm just talking about people who are potentially musicians because I had someone email me and we were on Google Hangouts last night and I was showing him how to break down his website and change the website around and do some different things. Well, this is the reason I'm stressing these because right now there's this big conversation about music and SoundCloud and whether SoundCloud can be monetized. And right now I don't think it's monetized. So you can possibly sell something through SoundCloud or you can sell something through Reverb Nation. But when we think about music and we talk about music, 60% of music is sold on Apple, iTunes. And I would say about 30% is on Amazon. All right, and I don't know if you can see that, but 60% Apple, 30% Amazon, and then the other 10% is found in random locations, Bandcamp or SoundCloud or Reverb Nation. Well, this is the problem. What happens is you're hoping that something is going to go viral, or you're hoping that things are going to pick up, but you have to be where the music is being bought. And if you're not, then you have to monetize yourself every place that you are. If you put something on SoundCloud, you're not going to make money by chance. If you're giving it away through Reverb Nation, you're not going to make money. If you're giving it away as a free download, you're not going to make money. But if you take your music and you set up your own YouTube station, then you can do what? You can make money from ads that come from Google AdSense. So now, if you have a website and you create a YouTube video, you can embed that video into your website and people will watch it on your website and you'll get views from that. If you have ads on your website, you can earn revenue from the ads on your website. If you know about other people, which is a very important point that I'm going to get to, but I'm going to try to break this down in certain ways where it makes sense. You sell your CDs, you book your shows, but then your website is going to be the foundation of everything. Once you set up your website, then you can set up buttons to basically share your information out to social media. What I see a lot of musicians doing is they will post a video and they'll post their music straight to Facebook. Now, Facebook does have a feature now where you can set up a store. Most people are not going to go through the process of setting up that store. All right, and I don't know if it has digital downloads on that store. I have to check, but you can check for yourself. Let me know in the comments if you know. But you can share out from your website to social media. That means that when someone clicks on the article that you've shared, people are going to go to your website. Then you're going to get clicks for your ads, or you're going to get impressions. Okay? And you can earn money that way. When you're a musician and you're starting out, you need to be able to earn money as much as possible. But the main point of the lesson today is how do you get people using these free applications to generate traffic to your website, to generate interest in who you are. And this is the one thing that I need you to understand. The most important aspect of what I'm going to say today is networking. As a musician, you can build yourself up by blogging about other musicians. If you blog about other musicians, if you take your time and you invest an effort into introducing all of the musicians that you know, then those people in turn probably going to do the same thing for you. It's called reciprocity. And the more you guys blog and write about each other on your websites, you create a web circle. And this web circle can grow, and your audience can meet their audience, and their audience can meet you, and you're going to increase the opportunity of you potentially selling something. So what we want to talk about this class is building from your website, setting up your affiliates, sponsorships, ads on your website, to get people to start following you and look at what you're doing. But really, that's it. I don't want to take this too long. I want to keep it short, under 10 minutes. Hopefully you guys appreciate this episode, but I may have to do another one in addition. But I hope this one worked for right now.